What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kayla Say Cloud. I am back again with another video. If you are new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. And if you are not new, my dog, what's up? So let me tell y'all what I have planned for us today. Today we're going to talk about how to become more aware of your intentions when seeking opportunities. Opportunities like maybe you want to collab with somebody on a project, a friendship, a romantic relationship, things of that nature. We're going to talk about how to be more aware of your intentions so we can find our true motives when reaching out to people. So I got some really good things written down. I got some good things in mind for y'all. So let's go. So our intentions are the force behind why we do the things that we do. They're like the underlying motivation behind the things that we do or the things that we're thinking about doing. And whether you're aware of them or not, they're always there. There is no action without intent, right? So that's intention. So I really believe that being able to understand your intentions requires a really deep knowledge of self, because a lot of times what we think we might want isn't really what we want. And you know, we've all been in situations where we think we want something and we go after it and it doesn't satisfy us or fulfill us in the way that we expected. And a lot of times what we think we might want is just on the surface level of a really deeper thing that we want. So for example, you might say that you might think that you want a relationship, but when reality sets in, you don't really want a relationship. You don't want all of the work and compromise and communication that's required in a relationship. You just want company, you know? And so it requires that deeper knowledge of self to truly know what's the real reason that you want this certain thing, or what is it that you really want. So it requires a deeper knowledge of self and honesty with yourself. And to me, it's okay to be honest with yourself, because it can stay between you and you. It's just you and you. If you feel like, you know, I'm a trash individual right now, it's much better than to know it than to be in complete denial, right? At least you can recognize that within yourself. So being aware of your emotions and how you process things can lead you to being clear and more honest about the things that you want. And that will allow you to journey to that point without so much fluff. I imagine it like you're flying or something, like you're flying, right? And you got all this weight on. Unnecessary weight, because you haven't gotten to the root, right? And you don't really know yourself. So when you can be clear about how you process things and your emotions, it can lead you to being more clear and honest with yourself about what you want, and then you can get there without so much fluff, right? Because now it's more direct because you're clear and honest with yourself. So some ways that you can be more aware of your intention is to ask yourself in the moment, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And am I trying to gain something? And it's okay to want to gain things. It's okay to want things, but it's just a matter of, are you being honest and clear about it with yourself? And are you being honest and clear about it with those involved? Do those involved know what it is that you want? The true thing that you want, or do they know? Because that has so much to do with everything when you're dealing with other people. Now, it's also okay to check yourself and be like, hey, I'm operating from a sense of survival. I'm operating from a sense of a feeling of lack. And when you do those things, look, I know when you do those things, it can make you really pushy. It can make you kind of aggressive and anxious. And it's totally okay to pull back when you check yourself and you know that you're not operating in a way that's of your true self or a way that makes you proud. Pull back, work on yourself, and then come back when you're more honest and clear and confident about what it is that you're seeking. And I really think that it's always best to take the time to work on yourself if you feel that's what you need to do. Whatever it is will be there when you get back. And people appreciate honesty and they can tell when you're being genuine. I say all of this because sometimes we're not aware of what we really want when we do things, and we go about it in a way that might compromise someone else's comfort or peace or our own. You can burn bridges that way, or you can make a bad impression that way. And so to me, it's just like those days are behind me, right? So it's so much better to just know yourself, know what's really going on from the top to bottom of your mind, and I really feel like it helps you move more clear and direct, and people can feel that. They can sense that because you'll be able to communicate it really well. And so it makes navigating life so much easier when you know your true self. And I think that when you know your true self, it's this certain energy that you give off to other people, and it's not a bad one. So I hope this helped, and I will see y'all again next week for another video. If you like this, if you thought it was cool, like it. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe please, and I'll be back next week. Y'all stay safe.